Hello and welcome back to Factorio. While it's only been a short time for you, it's actually been quite a long time for me, both in real life and in game. So let's zoom out and see what's been going on. Here we are. The factory has grown. It's grown particularly in infrastructure. I have started acquiring some more crude oil. So we're pumping it in here. This is currently up to 87k. That's good. We have another crude oil over here. And this is what's this got up to? 84k, so that will be picked up quite soon. I've made a gold mine here. Ooh, that's not a very good sign, is it? We seem to have no drilling fluid. Okay, well, that's one of those things. The reason it's taken a while to get to the next episode is because every time I've been ready to record, there's been some kind of bottleneck which has led to a disaster. So what's wrong with this? This is full. This is the drill fluid train. It's saying there's no path to where it needs to get to. And this is a station which needs drill fluid. And it is definitely calling in a train. So why is there no path? I have no idea. Let's see if we can manually work this out. Okay, so this is pretty much in a microcosm what's been going on all this time. So it can get here. No, it can get to here. Okay. So there's something wrong with my station build. I've managed to break it somehow. Let's get our trusty spider and see if we can figure out. Is there anything here that's clearly explaining? Yes, there's an errant signal. Okay, so now this train is heading off. Yes, it is. Great. Okay, where was I? So back out to the map. We're acquiring gold because our gold patch here couldn't really keep up. I've got some iron here. We may have had that last time. We've got some crude here and up there. Crude oil has been a bit of a bottleneck, although this seems to have 20k of crude. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. It does look like the road network is complete, so I'm not sure why nothing is acquiring crude from that crude stock. I don't know. I've had to bring the robo network down to defend this bridgehead. I guess it literally is a bridgehead, just not just figuratively, because the invading hordes kept coming up here and trashing everything, which was sad. But what have I actually been doing? So I have been working on building out Chiba City and Daystrom Station. And so if you remember, I wanted a city for smelting, I wanted a city for rockets, and I wanted a city for science. So I have decided that Daystrom Station is going to be our science city. And I also decided, for reasons which probably make no sense in retrospect, that I would like a 1,000 science per minute megabase. So, yeah, interesting. So what we're going to do this time is just paste in a bunch of builds, I think. I don't know how much we'll need to do design work. I'm not sure. So here is a lab. And this does 2.1 science per second, which is 126 per minute. I want 1,000. That's close to 125. So 2 of those is 250. So do I need 8 of those for 1,000? Yes, I need 8. Okay. So if I take a copy of this, in fact, let's just mark it. So where could I put 8 labs in this and leave it looking nice and neat? There's obviously 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8 perhaps, or I could do them 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's no use. Let's add some tags. So we're going to use blue signal. So one option would be this kind of arrangement. This was much easier to do in my head. So this kind of arrangement like that. The other option would be more of a sort of ring. And I think I prefer this one, where the 8 of them go in these diagonals. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's delete these tags. Okay, I've just made a lot of work for myself, haven't I? For no good reason. Okay, so let's go back to here. So I want to take basically this, and I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I want to nix all of these. Let's copy paste the I don't think these have a tag, do they? Yeah, they do. Alright, let's nix that and that. And then do we have any... Yeah, we have some other labs dotted around. Is this one? That can go. And that can go. Okay, so do we have any other lab builds? I think that's it. But I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so the next thing is... I kind of want to move all the science in here as well. Let's turn off that. Okay, and so I think it's going to be pretty easy to work out what we need here. So this one's trivial, right? So I want to produce 1,000 of Dark Age technology. There's only one recipe. It would take 2 machines, and if we're going to use the highest tier machine. Can I even use productivity modules in this? Okay, so I want to use prop modules in these. It's just out of spite, really. So this we can just do with 6 assemblers. So let's do that. And I should probably request in some neon assemblers because I'm going to be using these now, aren't I? I don't need 50. 10 does sound good though. And I'd quite like some prop mods. So let's request in 10 prop mods. Do I want to beacon this? It is so few machines that it really does not seem worth beaconing. And to be honest, it doesn't seem worth using prop mods, does it? Because it's almost nothing. Okay. So if we turn these off, how many is it then? 10 assembly machines. Two assembly machines. It's just 3 machines, isn't it? Alright, let's go see if we can find our old build for red science. Here we are. So it's basically just this. Okay, yellow belt can't handle 1K, so it will have to be red belt. Good. We can set the icon for this to red science. Well, there goes the trivially simple one. Just need to undo this and do that. Then we can just run the planner over this to check to see if this is 1K. Yeah, that's 12K, so that's absolutely fine. And I'm going to uncap the chest. So this is what my 1K red science build, which means that this build here can go away. Okay, what does a 1K green build look like? So we'll just click through. I am using Planner because things will become an issue at some point. Okay, so if we had no beacons or anything, it would be 19 machines. So no to that. We're going to prob mod it, and we are going to beacon it with compact beacons and a full set of speeds. Okay, so that would be 6 machines. It requires some steam engines. Do I make the steam engines locally to the build? I'm definitely making the copper mechanical parts locally to the build. That's only 2 of those machines. Okay, 0.3 of a machine. It's all looking quite good so far. If we did the steam engine locally, let's put the matrix solver on. All right. So we're using half of a steam engine machine, a fraction of a pipe machine. We'll need some plate. Okay. So let's just double check we can't apply productivity mods to anything. We can. Good. Okay, so if this was our build, we would need 6 steam engine assemblers. Then we need 1 each of copper mechanicals, steam engine, pipe, iron mechanicals, and iron plate. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supporting machines. That seems pretty easy. So let's put that over to the side. And remember, this is our attempt at building, so this can go. This is our attempt at building a 1K science build. All right, so we'll put it in this module here. This is going to be a beacon build, and I believe we have a module design for that. Good. So we need 6 of these. So I could do 3 and 3 either side. Let's just put them down on the floor for now. Good. All right. This is needed to feed them directly. Let's put that down. Then this requires to be fed pipes. In fact, what does it need? It needs pipes and copper mechanicals. Okay. And then it needs... What was it that needed the plate in this build? Oh yeah, the pipes need plate. Okay. So the pipes need plate. And then this additionally... the pipes also need copper mechanicals. Okay. So let's... Sorry, need iron mechanicals. So I have this kind of a shape. But I think we can do something funky because of the geometry of our... let's come out of there and walk up. So I think we can make use of the geometry of these beacons. I think we can do something like this, which is pretty cool in my view. All right, so the pipe needs plate and mechanicals. All right, let's move that up for consistency. This needs the pipes. Okay, and let's set this to be a diagonal inserter. Pretty good. So that's the mechanicals. And that's the complete build for this, except that it needs some copper parts. Okay. And then I think we want a belt each of these. So 255 and 1K. Okay, so the copper mechanical parts I think we want to make a full belt of. Like that. Then these I guess we should also make a full belt of, but we don't have to make a... Let's move this over. All right. There. So this now gives us 2 belts, which we can feed in here somehow. Can I fit 6 machines along the top, perhaps? I can. Okay. That's kind of a funky build. Okay, so what we could do is that, I guess. Okay, so that would be the mechanical part input. Then we need an input for the steam engines. Okay. Let's do something out here. Would this work? I think this can go out another tile. Because if we do that, I can bring this in. Ah, we haven't got a second input square for there. Okay, let's move that down. I'm going to set some of these arms to be long. So this needs to pick up from there. Okay. So I think that's all that. Right, get rid of that. Good. I haven't thought about how I get materials into any of these builds. I guess we'll work that out in a minute. This needs to be the green science icon. Good. Right, and then the output's pretty simple. I just need a standard output there. Good, so that can go there. And we will take this, it's uncapped. Okay, what's going on here? We're just waiting for a truck to come in. So, this should be... this is going to need a truck. So there may be an issue with liquid nitrogen at some point, but we'll get around to that. Okay, so then this needs copper. I think these have the same inputs, right? So let's grab that. Good. So copper bullion is basically free. We don't worry about that. This just needs the parts. This needs iron ingots. No. Yes. Okay, so we have... Let's go copy that. And I think I'm going to take the belt around like that. So we need ingots in there and in there, if I've understood this correctly. Yeah. Good. So that's all fully powered. We have this being produced. It seems to be getting produced as fast as. What I am going to do is change these just because that's how we're going to do things. Ah, I have a little piece of yellow belt here. Good. Awesome. This is a thing of beauty. That can go. And this will come online in a moment. Alright. Let's set the power up for this. We're just going to go around doing a lot of power snagging, I'm guessing. Good. All the other ones appear to be... Nope. This is unpowered. Good. That one's fine. And then this one is not fine. Good. And there. All right. So at least they are powered up. And one last build to power. Okay. Well, I think that's enough for now. I think next time we're going to do the next build, and we are just going to work down the list of all the builds for all the sciences, and we're going to carry on dropping them in to this space until we discover that they don't fit, and then we'll think again. So until then, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, and come back soon to watch us build our mega base. Bye bye.